Hi children, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss another important topic, solving simultaneous equations, and we are going to discuss the method of elimination. To see much educational video, please subscribe my channel and please click on the bell icon. What is a simultaneous equation? We know that if you get an equation like x plus 3 equals to 5, it contains only one variable. Therefore, easily you can solve it and you can obtain the answer as shown below. But if you want to simplify an equation like x plus y equals to 3, we cannot do it at once. The reason is that two variables x and y involved with the same equation at once. To simplify such question, we need another equation just like x minus y equals to 1. Using these two equations, we can reduce this format into an equation with one variable as shown in the first example. This kind of set of equations are called the simultaneous equations. How to solve this simultaneous equation? We use the method of elimination to solve the simultaneous equation in this chapter. Initially, we'll try to understand the solutions of the simultaneous equation using this example. Our question is to identify the solutions for two simultaneous equations, x plus y equals to 6 and x minus y equals to 2. Our objective is to reduce one variable out of these two equations. For that purpose, I will add these two equations. X plus y equals to 6 to x minus y equals to 2. If you add these two equations, the left hand side from equal mark turn up into x plus y, the first part, plus x minus y. Right hand side turn up into 6 plus 2. Hopefully you can understand that. If you add these two, you can understand that x plus 6 turn up to 2x, plus y and minus y get cancels, and the answer would be turn up into 8. Therefore, 2x equals to 8, where the equation reduces into one variable equation. With that, you can find the value for x. X is equals to 4. Now we know the value for x, then we can substitute this x answer into any of this equation. I will substitute x equals to 4 in first equation. Instead of x, if I replace 4 in first equation, it turns into 4 plus y equals to 6. X is replaced instead of, 4 is replaced instead of x. Therefore, you can obtain the answer y equals to 2. So with that, you can get the solutions for the simultaneous equations x equals to 4 and y equals to 2. Hopefully you can understand how to do this question. If you come up with this example, we have to solve the two simultaneous equations, 2x plus y equals to 6 and 3x plus y equals to 7. Then, if I add these two equations, our objective is to reduce one variable from these two equations and turn up into single variable equation. If you add these two, left hand side from equal mark turn up into 2x plus y plus 3x plus y. That turn up into 5x plus 2y. Right hand side turn up into 6 plus 7. It's 13. But you can understand that by adding these two equations, it does not turn up into one variable equation. Still both x and y remaining as a answer. Therefore, you cannot solve this simultaneous equation by adding over here. Then I will subtract the equation number 2 from equation number 1 and see whether our objective is get satisfied. Now you can obtain that if you subtract equation number 2 from equation number 1, you get the answer 2x plus y minus 3x plus y equals to 6 minus 7. Right. Therewith that you get the answer 2x plus y minus 3x minus 1 equals to 6 minus 7 minus x equals to minus 1. It reduces into a single variable equation and you can obtain the answer x equals to 1. Then we know the answer for x equals to 1. Now you replace x equals to 1 in any of the equation, 1 or 2 or any other one. With that you can obtain the answer for y. Then I will replace x equals to 1 in equation number 1. equation number is 2x plus y equals to 6, so I will replace 1 instead of x. Then it will turn up to 2 into 1 plus y equals to 6. With that you can obtain the answer y equals to 4. Therefore you can get the answer for y equals to 4 from this equation. Now let's try to work out this example as well. The question is to simplify or to solve 2x plus 3y equals to 5 and 3x plus y equals to 4. As what we did in the previous questions, we will first add and see whether can you reduce this equation into a single variable equation. If you add them, 2x plus 3y plus 3x plus y equals to 5 plus 4 turns into 5x plus 4y equals to 9. Our objective does not satisfy. The reason is that the result also obtained a two variable equation. Still we cannot simplify for it. Then I will subtract the equation number 2 from equation number 1 and see. Right. That is 2x plus 3y minus 3x plus y equals to 5 minus 4. There you get the answer 2x plus 3y minus 3x minus y equals to 5 minus 4. Again you get a two variable equation minus x plus 2y minus 1. Therefore by adding or subtraction you cannot obtain this answer. Now you can understand that for the first question we use one methodology, add them together, and the next question we just subtracted it. It's pretty annoying and it's very hard for us to understand a kind of a standard method to do this question. This is a common problem where most of the student faces. So I will introduce a method for you to do this question straightforward from one technique. Work out a few questions and try to figure out the proper sequence of doing this question. If you used to do this question without hesitating, you can obtain answers for any simultaneous equations with two variables. Now children, we are going to start this new method. To become familiar with this technique, you have to do at least few more sums. Therefore, first understand the proceeding of doing it. After that, you can get this answer using this technique very easily. Let's try to simplify these two equations. Equations are 2x plus 3y equals to 5 with 3x plus y equals to 4. Step 1. Multiply the first equation by the coefficient of x in second equation and second equation by the coefficient of x in first equation. Okay. What is the first equation? First equation is 2x plus 3y equals to 5. This whole thing you have to multiply with the coefficient of x in second equation. What is the coefficient of x means? The number in front of x. The number in front of x in second equation is how much? 3. Therefore, you multiply 2x plus 3y equals to 5 by 3. The whole thing should be multiplied. Remember that including left hand side and right hand side. Both sides should be multiplied with this number. There you obtain 6x plus 9y equals to 15. Keep it as it is as the third equation. Now take the second equation. 3x plus y equals to 4 multiplied by the coefficient of x in first equation. With the coefficient of x in first equation, number in front of x in first equation, that is 2. Therefore, you have to multiply 3x plus y equals to 4 with 2. There you get the answer 6x plus 2y equals to 8. Label it as equation number 4. Now separate the two equations. What is the first equation you have separated is the third equation, that is 6x plus 9y equals to 15, which you isolate from the initial slide. Then 6x plus 2y equals to 8, that is the fourth equation. Next step is, now you isolate the two equations, label it as 3 and 4, then subtract one equation out of next. It doesn't matter whether you subtract from 3 from 4 or 4 from 3. Only thing is to verify the operation here is subtraction. You have to subtract 3 from 4 or 4 from 3. I have subtracted the fourth equation out of the third equation. There you get 6x plus 9y minus 6x plus 2y equals to 15 minus 8. With that, if you remove the brackets, 6x plus 9y minus 6x minus 2y equals to 15 minus 8, you obtain the answer y equals to 1. Now we know that answer for y is 1. Then you can substitute y equals to 1 in any of the equation. I have substituted in equation number 3. Equation number 3 was 6x plus 9y equals to 15. There, instead of y, I am replacing 1. Then it will turn up to 6x plus 9 into 1 equals to 15. After simplifying, you obtain the answer x equals to 1. Therefore, answer for this simultaneous equation is x equals to 1 and y equals to 1. Hopefully, you understood how to use this technique to get the solutions of a simultaneous equation. Let's try to verify the above learned theory from this example. This example asks us to simplify two simultaneous equations, 5x plus 3y equals to 7 with 2x plus 3y equals to 1. Then I will multiply the first equation 5x plus 3y equals to 7 with the coefficient of x in second equation. That means 2. I just multiply first equation by 2. Therefore, it will turn up to 2 into 5x plus 3y equals to 7. Multiply this whole thing in the first equation must be multiplied with 2. Therefore, turn up into 10x plus 6y equals to 40. Now, the second equation should multiply with the coefficient of x in first equation. Coefficient of x in first equation is 5. The second equation is 2x plus 3y equals to 1. With that, you will multiply, you get the answer 5 into 2x plus 3y equals to 1. 10x plus 15y equals to 5. Label these two as the third equation and fourth equation. Now I have to subtract fourth equation out of third. Doesn't matter, as I mentioned in the previous slide. 3 minus 4, 4 minus 3 should be applicable. Only thing is that to subtract. Then 10x plus 6y minus 10x plus 15y equals to 14 minus 5. With that, you obtain the answer minus 9y equals to 9, y equals to minus 1. Now I know the answer for y equals to minus 1. Replace y equals to minus 1 in any of the equation you like. It doesn't matter whether you substitute in first or second or third or fourth. I just put it in third equation. The other third equation is 10x plus 6y equals to 14. Then I am replacing y equals to minus 1 instead of y in the third equation. They will turn up to 10x minus 1 into 15 equals to 5. That is 10x minus 15 equals to 5. There you obtain the answer x equals to 4. That means the solutions for these simultaneous equations would be x equals to 2 and y equals to minus 1. These are the complete proceeding of doing any kind of simultaneous equation. Okay children, now let's move up to this equation. Our question is to solve the two simultaneous equations 6x plus 3y equals to minus 15 and 2x plus 4y equals to 8. I will label these two equations as the first equation and second equation as shown in the slide. Then we have to multiply the entire first equation 6x plus 3y equals to minus 15 by the coefficient of x in next equation or the second equation. Coefficient of x in the second equation is 2. Then I'll multiply the first equation by 2. Therefore, you get the answer 2 times of 6x plus 3y equals to minus 15. Then you obtain 12x plus 6y is equals to minus 30. Now, the second equation should multiply by the coefficient of x in the first equation. What is the second equation? 2x plus 4y equals to 8. What is the coefficient of x in first equation? That is number in front of x in first equation is 6. Then multiply with 6. There you obtain the answer 12x plus 18y equals to 6. That is the fourth equation. Then we subtract the fourth equation out of the third equation. Third is 12x plus 6y minus 4 is 12x plus 18y equals to minus 30 minus 6. Then you get the answer minus 12y equals to minus 36, that is y equals to 3. Then we know the answer for y equals to 3. Substitute y equals to 3 in any of the equation, doesn't matter, as I mentioned before, 1, 2, 3 or 4. Then I am preferred to substitute in third equation. Then 12x plus 6 into 3 equals to minus 30. With that you obtain the answer x equals to minus 4. Hopefully you can understand this simplification. There you get the answer x equals to minus 4 or y equals to 3. Okay children, this is a third example of this exercise. Question is 5x minus 3y equals to 1 and 2x plus 5y equals to 19. Then I will label these two equations as 1 and 2. With that, multiply by the first equation 5x minus 3y equals to 1 by the coefficient of x in second equation, number in front of x in second equation, that is by 2. Therefore 1 into 2. 2 times of 5x minus 3y equals to 1 turn up into 10x minus 6y equals to 2. Then the second equation by the coefficient of x in first equation, that is 2 multiplied by 5. Coefficient of x in first equation is 5. That is 5 times of 2x plus 5y equals to 19. That is 10x plus 25y equals to 95. Hopefully you can understand this multiplication. Then use the usual proceeding. Third equation minus fourth equation. Remember that it doesn't matter 3 minus 4 or 4 minus 3. Remember that it's not a problem. Only thing is that in between operation should be minus. That is the only requirement. Then 10x minus 6y minus 10x plus 25y. With that you get the answer minus 31y equals to minus 93, y equals to 3. Then we know the answer for y equals to 3. Substitute y equals to 3 in to third equation. Here also the preference is not important whether to substitute in 1, 2, 3 or 4. Any equation you can put, you can substitute and you can obtain the same answer. Therefore you get the answer 10x minus 6 times of 3 equals to 2. If you simplify this, you will obtain the answer x equals to 2. Then answer for this simultaneous equations would be x equals to 2 and y equals to 3. Hopefully you have enjoyed the video. If you like this video, please put a thumbs up.